Camera.
Hello, my name is Anastasia Malikova. I want to tell you how my family's basic human rights were violated in Chelyabinsk. I live in Chelyabinsk in southern part of Ural Mountains. So right now I'm standing at a place where our house used to be a few months ago. It looked like the house that you can see behind me. We lived in one-bedroom apartment there. The apartments belonged to municipal authorities and we occupied it legally. As you can see, such houses are extremely old and usual procedure for their inhabitants is the following. When a house is demolished, people living there are given the same quality apartments in new buildings by local authorities. In autumn 2010, central heating system was not turned on in our house. And to give you a better idea of what winter feels like here, usually temperatures drop to about minus 35 degrees Celsius. Then in December 2010, water supply and electricity were completely cut off in the house that we lived in. The living conditions were made unbearable for us to live in. So we had to rent a different apartment, my family and I, which is my mother, and my sister and myself. In the end of March of 2011, my family and I decided to pick up some things, some belongings from our old apartment, and were shocked when we didn't see the house standing here. It had been demolished, as you can see, without prior notice to us and with our belongings inside. City authorities didn't give us a new housing for the one that they have demolished. So there has been no court ruling issued for us either. City authorities have done no legal actions to resolve our problem that we lived in an extremely old house. Instead, they just demolished the building in our absence. My family and I went to public prosecutor's office for help, but we received an official reply from them that they didn't see any law violation in our house demolition. Article 40 from the Russian Constitution states that everyone has a right for housing and that nobody can be deprived of his housing arbitrarily. This is exactly what happened to us. To me and my family. We were deprived of our own housing in our absence. The people who ordered to demolish the house didn't have a legal right to do so. Many local and federal laws were infringed, including the most important one, the Constitution of Russian Federation. So we are still forced to rent another place as we were deprived of our civil rights to use and live in the apartment, and nothing was offered or given to us instead of what we had, which is the legal way of dealing with such situations. Finally, the reason for this video is to make this situation public and to shed some light on law violations that are happening at the moment in Russia. In reality, governmental bodies such as police and public prosecutor's office do not protect basic human rights of Russian citizens. Because we couldn't find justice in our own state, we are addressing a wider global community and asking for your help in this completely obvious act of lawlessness in Russia. Thank you for your attention.